All right. So yeah, they made their big announcement that they're going back on tour,
That's my
and
boys.
this is the video of them talking about it. So did you watch this yesterday?
Oh yeah,
Oh, you did? Okay.
I caught it like the minute it came out. I got wind
That's
of
a
it.
tight chord.
That was way better than the other 15 times we did this.
Yeah. And it's amazing how hard it is to play one chord.
It is. I've discovered this in the last year.
What do you mean by that?
Well,
We're being coy. Listen, something I want to talk to you about.
okay. Yeah.
You've been coming over to my house, and we've been coming down into the studio
Right.
for years.
Now, this is the original place where they did the Limelight and all that stuff, right? It's
This
the
is
same house.
This is Geddy Lee's house that
Yeah.
they're at. But no, they recorded those in studios and stuff. But
Really? Because the Limelight, it looked like his house that they did Limelight.
no, they actually bought a studio called Le Studio because they're,
Okay.
they're goofballs like that, and that's what they
Okay.
recorded all their stuff. So when you see videos of like Tom Sawyer, it's in that place. But what I like about them,
Gotcha.
these two guys met in high school, and they're still best buds. Like they still live down the street from each other and hang out and jam. Like to me, that's so cool. I love it.
Yeah.
They're like the good guys of rock. If rock and roll to me had a home team, they're the home team.
These guys are it, huh?
They're great. I'd love to be Alex Lifeson. He just looks like he has so much fun.
Years. We wrote so many songs in here. You slept on that couch.
Memories.
And after 2015, there was a very quiet
Yeah.
and a sad period for us. And when I think back to us doing the
Now, is that when their drummer passed away?
Yeah, very bravely. Like nobody knew he was sick. He said nothing to anybody except his family and his bandmates. And he said, "Don't say anything to the press or the public." And they didn't.
Did he have
So-
cancer?
He had brain cancer.
Oh, he had brain cancer.
He had a rough, maybe 7 years prior to his death, or 7 or 8 years or so. His wife and daughter both died within 1 year of each other. So Neil Peart had a rough go there the last 10 years. But I respect his stoicism that he didn't want anybody else to know.
That's
when-
crazy.
When his death was announced, everybody's like, "What?" Like, it was a huge shock to the fans. And Rush fans are a different breed, Derek. I know you like Rush, but I've seen them over a dozen times. I'm a complete nerd for Rush. You can't just like Rush.
Yeah.
You're all in on Rush. Like when you go to see them in concert, they will play B-sides that nobody in the public's ever heard of, but everybody at the stadium knows every goddamn word, every drum thing, everything. It's so much fun. Their concerts are great. And they're upbeat, uplifting, and happy concerts. It's fun. And I'm sorry, I love Rush. I'm talking
No, it's all
too much.
good. Yeah, that's why I wanted, because I know you're a super fan of Rush, so that's why I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Because I did the 1 minute video yesterday doing the announcement thing, but yeah, it's like, okay, we're gonna talk about it.
tribute concerts for Taylor Hawkins. We went out on stage and played our songs, first time in a long time. There was a special feeling attached to that. Bittersweet,
Yeah.
because of obvious reasons. When we started jamming again down here, it was like a continuation of that moment. The more we played our old songs for fun,
Yeah.
the more fun it became.
Yes, exactly.
And I was surprised because you were getting even more excited than I was.
Yeah. I love
Could you
playing
hit
them.
pause real
I
quick
just
there?
love playing our songs.
I'm going to have several comments on this, Derek. I hope you don't mind me
Oh
interrupting.
no, I don't care.
So one comment I have is what brings joy to my heart is this is literally me and my bandmate on Saturday. I was sitting down with the guitar. He had his bass. There's guitars hanging off the wall. Now our equipment was cheaper, of course, and we're not as good as them,
Yeah.
but it's the same thing. It's a process. That's the beauty of it. And Alex Lifeson and Geddy Lee go through the same process when they write their songs and spend time on music that I do with my bandmate. And that makes me happy. Now, the difference is, and this is where I'm a little about the reunion. The one thing my band never does in the studio is play old songs that were finished. Never. We're always working on new stuff. Once a song's finished, we never go, hey, let's play this old song. It never happens. It's odd to me that these two would just hang out and play their old songs.
I don't know. No, what is this gentleman's name? This guy right here is on screen.
That is Alex Lifeson, the guitar player.
Now he's done guitar stuff for other bands, as far as I know.
He has a great new band called Envy of None that has a female singer that is really good. But other than that, he's just been in Rush. That's all he's done.
Gotcha. Okay. Because I know that they were talking about it. Because there was this is 5 minutes, and there was a longer clip and stuff. So they were talking about it a little bit.
Again.
And so that's put us in this terrible situation where we have to announce that we've made a decision to go back on tour.
Hi, we're going back on tour. So we'll see you soon. I think it's great.
Isn't it weird saying it out loud?
Yeah, it totally. You know, we're musicians and we're players. And our music is special. It really is special. When being away from it for a while and revisiting it, I realized how difficult it is to play, but how rich it is in its music and lyrics and everything that it represented.
It feels great to say out loud, finally, that we're going to go on tour and we're going to play a lot of these songs.
Yeah. One of the cool things about how this is progressing, all the songs we're putting together, I don't know, 35 songs or so far, for a set that's going to be, I don't know, around a couple of hours, is the fact that we're going to cover a lot of things and change it up night to night.
That's cool.
But we'll always have a part of the show that's a tribute to Neil and his memory of him and everything that he was to us. And it's going to be beautiful to be able to celebrate him every single night.
Yeah. But the biggest question is, the obvious question is, how do we replace someone who's irreplaceable? And I had heard from Scully, my bass tech, who had been on tour with Jeff Beck, and he had been working with this drummer named Annika Niles. And he mentioned that how impressive she was, how talented and, musical she was, and powerful. And I think you and I playing with her started to put a charge in us when we heard our song coming back to life. And it was only once we had those successful rehearsal sessions with her that made me feel like, yes, we can do this and we can do justice to this. And this is going to be fun.
Well, I felt exactly the same.
There's one other decision that is coming. I love the idea of being able to wander over to you, wander over to the drummer, and just be a bass player. So I think we will find ourselves adding to the band maybe a keyboard player. What do you think of an idea like that?
I think it's great. I think having a little time together at the front of the stage
Can you pause there
will be a
real
lot of fun.
Because they all played like 3 instruments at a time, right?
That was, when you go to see Rush, or used to anyway, it was mind-boggling, the noise that came out of 3 people. They never had extra people. Well, they had a string octet for once, but other than that, it was just them. And Alex, this guy, would be on that side of the stage, and all he did was play guitar, really.
Okay.
Geddy Lee would be on the other side of the stage. He's playing keyboards, bass pedals, bass, singing. So he's kind of stuck in that position.
Yeah.
Most of the night. And it's amazing to watch him do it. But I guess to his point, he's like, I want to hop around.
Enjoy the moment.
Just be a bass player. So we're going to get some other people to play the keyboards, which, I mean, makes sense. Makes sense to me.
Yeah. And they'll make sure that it sounds exactly the way they want it to sound.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So it's not going to change. It's just, it's going to free him up to be able to enjoy it a little more.
Yeah. And the drummer they're talking about, that girl, Annika Niles, I watched a bunch of her stuff on YouTube today. She's no joke. She's
good?
Really good. Probably, really good.
Nice. I'd seen a little bit of her, but the video was kind of like off, where it was like she was hitting drums, but it was like the sound sounded like it was off. I don't know if it was the video, that particular video I watched, so not sure. So all right, we'll finish it up.
Great. I think for songs like Tom Sawyer, et cetera, it's going to be important that I play those signature keyboard parts.
It will be very liberating for you, and we can start working on the dance routines that we wanted to do for so long. So,
Alex Lifeson's a
to me,
goofball.
this is going to be great. Just give me
Yeah, he seems like he's a character.
He's always joking around and smiling. He always looks happy, which is why I love him.
a hug.
So that's what it sounds like when two guitars are smashing together.
All right. So little details on the tour. So they're going to they're touring 7 cities. They're doing 12 shows. So they're doing
Okay.
a couple in Toronto, a couple in LA, a couple in New York, and then I think Cleveland, Dallas. Ooh, I can't remember the other one. Nowhere near me, so
Oh.
I'm not going to see them. I'm sure the tickets are going to be super expensive.
Oh yeah, if it's only going to be 10 dates or something.
But I did ask myself this question, and my bandmate is a massive Rush fan too. The both of us love Rush. And he was angry about this. He said, it ain't Rush. I thought about that, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. I still have to process whether this is, I mean, it's not a cover band because the 2 guys that wrote the music are in it.
Yeah.
But I think for purists, Rush is those 3 guys. It was always those 3 guys. And if it's not those 3 guys,
Don't
It's
do
a-
it. I don't
it's-
necessarily
no.
agree with that.
I would never say don't do it. And if they played in DC, I would go see them for sure. And if these 2 guys want to go out and jam, I'm all for it. They wrote great songs. They should be able to go out and enjoy the music they wrote and play it if that's what gets them off.
And these guys were hanging out jamming for 10 years. It's not like it's not like they retired and then like a year later, like, we're doing another retirement tour. No, they didn't. They were not traveling for 12 years.
Nope. So I'm for this. I would go see it, but I can kind of see a sliver of a point where people are like, really? You're going to have a new drummer and 2 new people in the band? And it sounds weird to a Rush fan. When they were when they said they had a big announcement,
Those are Rush snobs, though, I feel.
I guess so. Yeah, maybe. When I first heard they had an announcement, my hope, I was disappointed in this, to be honest with you. I was hoping, because I knew they'd been jamming together, and I'm like, oh, they're going to come out with some new music. That I would have been more excited about.
I mean, maybe they'll come out with new music with this whole tour thing.
Maybe. We'll see.
But yeah, but if they're gonna do it, yeah, you got to do it in a limited run. If
Yeah.
it's like,
Smart.
you gotta make it special. You can't just do it like, we're gonna do it for the next 5 years. You know what I mean? It's gotta be special.
Yep, smart. They're putting the great grandkids through college. I'm sure these tickets will go. You won't be able to get a ticket. Everything's going to sell out within minutes. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for them. I'm happy that there's a Rush again. That's cool. And I wish I could go see him. It would be fun to see like a
For the
different
13th time.
14th, 13th.
Oh,
I lost
14th
track.
time?
Something
Dang.
like that. Yeah.
So you saw them once a year, basically.
Every tour since, every tour and a couple of years twice.
Okay.
Once we made the trip to, my wife and I at the time made the trip to Toronto to see their last show in their hometown. in their
Oh
last
wow.
tour.
Okay.
So we drove up there and it's just, I love them. They're great. And I'm happy that they're happy. And I hope they make a lot of money and have a good time.
You're happy that they're happy that they're happy that. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I want everybody to be happy.
I try to be happy until people try to be negative on my shit. Then I'm not happy, but
Well, you should go
I'm
see
happy right
Rush.
now.
Make you happy?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, music always does that to me.
Mhm.
I'll just turn some music on and it immediately puts me in a good mood. So
Plus, I like what they said. They've got 35 songs worked up. A 2-hour show is only and Rush songs sometimes are kind of long.
oh, are they?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They have a couple albums where the whole side is one song,
Jesus.
which is where I get my, well, anyway. But yeah, so.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like
do.
the long ass
That's
songs.
right up my alley. So, but I like that they've got like enough for 2 different shows, and they were saying we're gonna switch it out
Okay.
different
Yeah.
nights, so you never know what you're gonna get. Also, for the cities that have 2 shows in a row, good for ticket sales because you want to get tickets to both, because you might get something on night 2 that you didn't get on night 1. So, pretty smart.
Yeah, but they can't do that to the hits. The hits have to be played.
It's one way to think. Oh no, they'll play Tom Sawyer. I mean, there's no doubt you got to play that. But
Yeah.
some bands like them, they're like, well, we might switch it up. Some bands like Oasis, their current tour,
Mhm.
they play the exact same set list every night. And they asked the songwriter Noel Gallagher why that is, and he goes, "It's not fair to audiences if they don't get something that another person that bought a ticket got." which kind of makes sense also.
Yeah, but do you think that's lazy though?
No, I get his point. You don't want to go to the show where you don't hear Tom Sawyer. You'd be like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah,
dude?
I mean, like, what the fuck?
But anyway, I don't know. I went on too long. I'm sorry, Derek, but I'm a passionate Rush fan, and I'm happy.
Oh no, that's why I brought it. That's why I brought it up, because I was excited yesterday when I saw the announcement, and then I'm like, oh, Julio's gonna eat this up. So
I'm happy for him, and I'd say 80% of Rush fans are very positive about this.